cat noises. We were outside with the cats today, but obviously they still want more. Alright, 10 seconds. Be starting soon. Probably be doing a window capture for this. Let's take a look at it. There you go. So hello, welcome. We have 2 viewers, which is great. So, well, today we are gonna play Tlatoani. Tlatoani received a new update, which is a campaign. There are 4 missions now that you can play. There is some extra stuff. Let's take a look quickly at what has been added. There's been some changes since the last time I've covered it, really. Maybe something that you might not know is that there is now no chat window. Oh yeah, right. There's the respective games is in the chat, I think. The chat is on the right side, but I also have it on screen. I just need to pull it from behind myself. There we go. Then it's gonna show up. So, major change that happened kinda recently. Oh yeah, hey Perspective Games, welcome. So this is the developer of the game. One of the changes that happened recently is that there is now peasant housing, but it was kind of hard to understand how it works, but essentially it's not like there is a peasant caste that only can do peasant things, like only farming. No, the peasants can still do myriad of things as commoners, basically, but they will naturally live where you have farms instead of as it was previously, where you had housing completely usually separated from any sort of farming or even industrial areas. Now, hope is that it will feel more natural to incorporate it. At least that's the idea, I think. So, that's a change that's currently in the game. So now you have, instead of farm sheds, now you have peasant houses, which will act as farm sheds. People from there will work farms if the fields are adjacent. Other changes, there are now stockades, which is like a palisade, accompanied by a gatehouse and a guard tower, or however you would want to call that, for like more rudimentary fortifications, I guess. Other things. Let me just take a quick look. There were other notes. There have been some fixes. Oh yeah, small market is now available, which wasn't previously, and now with your city kind of being spread out a lot, meaning your peasants will live in farming areas, now you need services in these places, right? So having a smaller market probably makes sense if it doesn't have such capacity, high volume of people serviced by it, but it can still provide food and goods. That sounds useful. And so we will be playing the campaign today. Let's go ahead and click the button. So it has a voice acted intro for each mission. I hope the volume for the game is fine. If I stop talking when we have the intro, it should probably be audible. So this is the first mission, Epcoak. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be pronouncing it this correctly. I'm not Aztec, so have a bit of a problem. Mission 1, Epcoak. The Mexican decamp from their quarter in, oh boy, Zompanco to the northern shores of the lake Zaltocan, and take steps to provide for themselves. So trivial difficulty. This is essentially like a tutorial, I suppose. Oh, he provides pronunciations. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Let's go ahead and listen.
7th day of the month of dryness, in the year of 12th rabbit. It is looking to be a difficult year. Most of our people have long been quartered in the city of Tsompanku, an Otomi settlement who agreed to take us in as guests nearly 20 years ago, after we were driven from the ruins of Dolan by their uncivilized northern cousins. Since then, our fighters have shed blood together in skirmishes with both Chichimek raiders and the Tepaneks to the south. And it was only last spring that our young prince Tosquequexli was wed to Tlaquilxochitzin, the princess of Tsompanco. It seemed that we had a budding alliance, but between the granaries burned by the raiders and a run of scanty harvests, the city now has too many mouths to feed, and our gracious hosts have begun to tire of our presence. To relieve these pressures, Chief Istakmishkuatl has taken counsel with the other nobles and agreed to relocate as many Mexicas are able and willing to settle the northern shores of Lake Xaltocan. There, we will found and fortify a new settlement and take measures to stock our own larders. We have decided to call the new village Epcoac, after the oyster shells that our scouts found by the shore.
Epcoac, okay.
The site is fertile, but potentially at risk of Chichimek incursions. And in addition to fortifying the site, we will be expected to yield our usual tribute of grain and goods to Chiconquel, the Tlatoani of Xaltocan. It is likely our settlement is being used as a buffer against the risk of invasion, while their nobles enjoy the relative safety of an island stronghold. But I suppose we're not in a position to be picky. In any case, General Tekpatsin will be arriving with the prince and a delegation of settlers within the next few days. It is late now. I will take the next watch while we await the general's coming.
Okay, so this is like the bare bones start. We are essentially like refugees and finding a new settlement. It starts post, which is good. Mission objective. So this is already different from like the scenario or sandbox based missions where you don't really have limitations. In here, I already see that we have a 10 years remaining time limit, which is good. I feel like putting pressure on the player a little bit at least is good, even if it's easy to do. Just so that, you know, it feels like you are working towards something. Settlement should be defended by stockades, so that's the new defensive measure, which is the primitive walls, which is gonna be, I think, earthen ramps and palisade. Basically, it costs wood, so no other resources required to make it. Good. We need to store provisions in a granary, 20 loads, so any food will do, I suppose. Alright. Let's go ahead and take a look at the map. So it's a relatively small map, as you might expect. Let's take a look at the overlay. I want to see fertility. It has good fertility over here, excellent even. We would still want water, but obviously not early on because it's expensive to do a canal. We have a new feature in Tlatoani as well, which I haven't talked about, but instead of just outcroppings, we now have cliffs. I don't think you can use cliffs as gathering rocks from them, but they are used as in Caesar, so you have a plateau, which could be used to funnel enemies a certain way, or you could, you know, build up on high ground if there is a staircase. I don't currently see stairs in here, so we will likely, as a waterfall even, which is something that's not in Caesar. There's a freshwater spring. Okay. So let's take a look quickly, before we do anything else, at overlay danger. This is, again, all of these things are, if this was in Caesar, a bit controversial, because we talked about, like, it would eliminate that kind of guesswork where the enemies come from. In Tlatoani, you can tell it. I just need to take a look. Danger map. There you go. So we know that the enemies are likely going to come through here. Trees do not act as a barrier to movement, I don't believe. So enemies can come through here. So we know that this is going to be our choke point. I don't think they can come through here, but this is potentially also a place where they can attack from. So preferably we would be building our defenses facing this side. Maybe something here, but priority is this. Also, we should likely do hunters, because they are essentially a free early military unit. Because even without weapons, they are troops you can command in an emergency. Use stone roads and ramps to build up. Oh, right. So you can actually build up like that. Yeah. I mean, it's a first mission, so it's good. You know, unlocks things slowly at the time. Perfect. So that we don't get overwhelmed. I think that's a good idea. I was not aware of that function of building up staircases like that. Okay. So, what do we start with? Well, we have a trading post which trades with Zaltokan. And let's take a look at the Empire map, which is over here. We are here in Epcot. Zaltokan is the island city, the storage city that's supposed to be where the nobles are. And they will sell stone and cloth, and they import meat, timber, maize, and pottery. Which looks like pottery is probably a good early export. Shaltokan, I was pronouncing it wrong too. Right. Okay. Shaltokan is done. There's a garrison tab, 15,000 population. City mood, this is a capital. Therefore, I suspect prices might be worse. Meat. 80, no, it's fair. The prices are fair. Okay. This is the enemy, yeah. Oh boy. Quahtitlan, I think. And this is neutral, okay. They don't trade though. This is also neutral. They don't trade, alright. Quahtitlan, yeah, okay. It would almost be useful to kind of have like a brackets with pronunciation for a lot of these places. But I know that would probably feel off. Maybe if you like select it. But it might be intrusive, I don't know. For me, I would like it because I have a hard time guessing. But, you know, potentially something to consider. Oh yeah, every tile you click on is like a place as well. I guess there could be a colony system eventually. It also does a time it takes to traverse places. There's also like resources in different regions, right? Yep, I think no, that's the city. Alright, so we got maize, fruits, chili, timber, and clay. No stone, okay. That is fine. Is this their like coat of arms or something? I guess it is. This is an ally. We do have trade route open with them already. Meaning we can sell them timber and maize. None of those are great, but timber can be okay. Or is it at export? Oh no, they sell this. They would buy meat and chili. I think meat might actually be a good export if we set up maybe 200s. City's glyph, right? Help with audio pronunciations eventually, good. Okay, so we start 2000 axes. Axes are like denarii, so monies. We've got 17 pop, which is 170 in terms of population. Each worker is like 10, and then we have some nobles. We also start with a mason's yard already, which is a place that builds all buildings. It is like monuments in Augustus. Essentially, every building is composed of materials. There's a clay pit already started, and a fortress, which is stocked with weapons at the start. Yep, it is. Okay. We actually have a sawyer as well. Interesting. So first thing I'm gonna do probably is just to eliminate this kind of squiggle. That is a road. This is probably an entry point on the map. Not just invasions, but also traders might go here, I suspect. Because this is a valley, basically. There is a like place here you can go to, I guess, as an exit. But the traders will choose a place that's designated as an exit point. And immigrants will arrive from here as well. Immigrants don't work like in Caesar. They only come if there is jobs and living space and mood is not terrible in the city. So let's take a look. I think we would like some hunters. Can I make hunters in this mission? Yes. Okay. How much does it cost? 75 timber and 10 clay. We have clay and timber at the start, but I should really focus on housing. Well, we want some farms, but is there animals on the map? Let's take a look. Nutrition, harvest, irrigation, water supply, security, industry, trip times. That's interesting. Distances, mood, ambient, symmetry, nutrition. I don't think we can have an animal overlay. Yeah. We might have that later. I don't think it's usually super necessary, but it would be good to know if I'm not wasting my time building it. I'm gonna take a look if I see any animals. There have been, oh yeah, in the latest update there's been deer and another kind of animal added as well. This is inaccessible pretty much, so I should check the log around it. But I don't think there are animals, so hunters might not be good. Okay. Deer, coyote, and axolotl. Okay. I don't know what that last thing is, but I'm sure it's gonna be what's supposed to be living in this kind of area over the world. Yeah, I don't think I see animals, so let's focus on some basics. I might actually go with peasants immediately, make some farming. So we want to keep the basic rules still kind of set. What we do want is a road. Let's double check our fertility overlay in here. Okay. Let's build something over here, a big crossroad. And then we want some peasant huts. Two to the side from each. And it is beneficial to spread your crops out. Can I sell chili? Is the question. Nope. Yes. 45 per piece though, which isn't that much. I might actually do timber and pottery, if we can do that. So let's focus on food. So some fruit and maize will do well. Maize is fine. 2 maize per year, 10 population is fed by that, I guess. Okay, it's good to know. And we want how? Can you remind me? Perspective games. How do I even have a channel? No. Irrigation. How far does it reach? It's is it 2 tiles inland or is it 3? I think it's 3, but I could be wrong. Here's a Muslim, welcome. Is like a reptile aquatic lizard. Ah, right. Amphibian. No canals on this one. They normally irrigate 3 tiles away. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, because I want to kind of think about that in the future. So normally you would have this, and then in the middle you could have a channel, and then other side could also have a farm, you know, stuff. Let's have some trees. I will want to spread them out. Add some maize, and it's 20 tiles. And since we don't have irrigation, I might as well add more. And we need 4 more tiles, which adds up to this. There you go. And I would like to do the same thing over here. Get some fruit trees. 17. Okay, we have another in here. Fruit is good to have variety, I think. So I do want that. I think we want to just spam maize everywhere, and we need 4 more tiles, so let's add that. 2 farmsteads should be decent enough. Now, we do not have a granary at the start, and so it probably is paramount that we build that. Gonna double check where this is. Small market, okay. Wonderful. Granary. Okay, yeah, there's a path that's blocking access to this. I could have it here. We want to have it so that if I want farms on this other side, they can also put it here. And so having it close is actually kind of important. And I think this, is this gonna work? Yeah. Let's put this in here. And then we want a small market so that it distributes to the farmsteads. And I would like a road. 1x1 services like a sweeper can go here. And we want some huts, or sorry, artisan lodgings. I always have a hard time figuring stuff out in the menus. Artisans. Let's put this over here. Well, they don't like ambience, I think. Vulnerable to invasion. Interesting. So that's also effective in building stuff. I mean, we could have it here. It doesn't need to be hyper efficient, and we can maybe move this later. Yeah, let's start a couple, and I think we will want a sweeper and a well dipper pretty much immediately. So let's go ahead and sort this out. Well dipper in here, yes. And I don't want to do too many things at once, because it could overwhelm our builders, but having extra Sawyer and a clay pit would be really good. So let's try that. 2 tiles away for another clay pit. Ah, that's also a change. There you go. And these things, let's take a look. Balance. I guess we can import. Oh, we can only balance. Interesting. Maybe we should... Do I need to import? Probably not immediately. Balance and accept. Okay, we'll figure stuff out. We have 2000. Let's go ahead and unpause the game. So people should start working. Chili matures a lot faster though, if you want extra nutrition. Alright. I was using it in some of the previous cities I've built in the scenarios. I didn't notice it growing up much faster, but I think it's good if you want the variety. Eventually you need it. Maybe it would not be a terrible idea to do it. Because you're getting some artisans. That is this. Let's go ahead and accept a bunch of maize. I'll do fruits and then some chilies. It's a shame we don't have animals to hunt. We could have done that for selling meat, but I don't think there are animals on this map, so we'll probably... Oh no, maybe? No, it's trader, I think. Was this... Going to the rest of the fortress? Right. We need workers. That's okay. What I would like to do, there is a whole bunch of management if you want that. You can tweak stuff. So wages, I usually like to pay people more if they work in... What is it? Government and education. Diversion and culture. And health and safety. Because industry can have a couple of idle work or like free spaces in that. That's fine, but this needs to work. It's very important that it works. At least that's how I look at it. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, that is a deer. Okay. We could do a hunting lodge then. Let's have one here. We need military units, so this is not a waste. Let's just do 8 chili and some meat. So Mason's Yard is gonna pick up resources from the trading post to use at constructing various things. Yeah, I just saw it. It ventured closer. So we do have it. I just couldn't find it at the start. Small market, good. And so if we hover over crowding, it's still heavy crowding for the trees. That's unfortunate. I don't think I managed that very well at all. Maybe it's gonna change when this grows up. But I think I mismanaged the trees. I planted too many of them, I think. Adjacency probably matters for diagonals as well. So, it's a mistake. Actually results in less crowding? Okay. I mean, that makes sense from like logical standpoint to have rows. Maybe I should have done that, yeah, okay. I mean, I could potentially just replace it. It's not too late. I think we survive it, but well, you learn by, you know, doing something stupid and then figuring stuff out. So let's try to fix it. It's not a huge deal. I'm sure we could survive with this, but it's good to start building up efficiency and like understanding early on. So let's go ahead and do that. Count all 8 tiles adjacent, so the staggered diagonal pattern gives them 4 neighbors. A rows just give them 2 neighbors. Aha! Alright. Let's try rows. I'm sure we didn't have to do this, but, you know, again, I like to learn how to do things properly, so let's just go ahead and try that. It's not super counterintuitive for, like, it is if you think about crowding, but it's not if you think about how you would see an orchard happen, is IRL. If that's even something that might be considered. You would have rows of trees usually. You would not have pitter-patter trees everywhere. You would have, if you would have them as a part of like an estate, you would usually have an orchard area that has rows and rows of trees. And even if it's just like on a side of a road or something, it's an alleyway, so you have the trees, you know, side by side all the time. Maybe it could be added as like a hint with the crowding, but I'm not sure how much you want to crowd the text, because that's also a concern, obviously. It's okay, we should have the time to do everything. We have a hunting post, it does have recruits. We should probably be building those stockades. I'm not sure if we have timber, yeah, we are low. Another timber yard would not be the worst idea, but we could use, I think we could use some sort of storehouse for the timber. So that's very important. The trading post does not really suit it long term. I don't see how many tiles they would service. This is where defenses go, so I don't want to build near that. Maybe just put one here. I don't think we will be using all of this. How does it look like for coverage? That means we could put... do I have a stockpile? Yes. Let's go at trading... Porter yard. There you go. And we could even configure ahead of time, before it becomes a concern. Timber. There you go. And some clay. Not a fixed area claims anymore. Aha! That's also... Okay, so they just go to any nearby trees, basically. Sort of like Pharaoh, I guess. But you still want to have them nearby, obviously, because, like, that's... yeah. Trees do regrow still, right? Yeah. And you can also grow trees in the farms. That's something I haven't mentioned, but like if you have a farm, we don't have the trees here, but there are trees that grow timber and you can plant them in fields. And that's for maps where you don't have local timber, at least not easily accessible. Okay, how much do we have? Still need more. Here you go, you can grow a Yota willow around farms, yeah. I've seen that on some maps, I don't think we have it here. Artisan homes, they are getting a bit crowded. I think we might need another house. Let's make this into sort of a loop. Walkers are smart in Tlatoani, you don't need to worry about roads destroying your efficiency. At least in most circumstances. Okay. This looks good. This tile needs to be removed still. Sorry, we need some timber, so we can actually build stuff. Can we prioritize? Don't think so. So we should focus on our objectives, pretty much. We should be defended by stockades. Tribute of maize, eventually pottery. Ah! Yeah, I should be making pottery for selling, and they might ask, like an emperor might ask for goods, I guess. No commerce will come due to lack of jobs. No noble space, that's fine. We should really be making pottery, so we can export it. But I'm worried that the timber yield is still pretty low. Let's just get a kiln in here. And here, because we can't have adjacent clay pits anyway. Let's have another pit here. And I would like another sawyer. But it depends if we can reach this. Likely not. So let's go ahead and just put one more in here. They can deal with things. Pretty sure. There is, oh yeah, you are right. I could just like delete trees and it gives me timber. I always forget about this. But you absolutely can do that. They need market access, that's fine. At least it should be fine, I think. Let's get a new home here. I will want to clear this area for some defenses, so let's do that. It's not like it's gonna hurt anything. And we have a kiln working, we just need some... we have clay and timber in there. So we'll be making some pottery that we can sell, so we don't bankrupt ourselves. Potentially more farming sheds on the other side could be a thing. I think we have plenty of tasks right now though. Should probably be careful about spending. Oh yeah, also a sweeper. He collects night soil and then distributes it to the farms to boost production. That's how that works. So that's good to have sort of nearby. We don't have much stone in here, but that's okay. And also, I have not activated military settings. Let's activate military settings. Full military, is it a thing? That is hotkeys, I like that. Not that I will remember, but it's good. Let's infiltrate authorized chaff. Ah, okay, good. I guess you click on rally troops. There you go. Farm allocation system works a bit differently now as well. The farms don't fight each other so much. Oh yeah, previously it was a pattern. Like they would suddenly take these tiles and then you couldn't really do anything about it. This seems smarter already, which is good. It wasn't like a deal breaker or anything, but a source of confusion maybe. Do we need more farms right now? I mean, we could do it. It's probably not a bad idea. Vulnerable to invasion. Ah, if I want to prevent that, maybe just building safety buildings would help. Let's get a gatehouse. And some towers. R does not rotate that. Okay, that's fine. And let's get some stockades. Can I curve it? Does it have a corner? Don't think so. It's probably not in yet. Let's remove this then. And I'll build it like so. This will do. There you go. And let's put down a road so that this has access to stuff. And it will connect over here as well as here. Don't worry about connections for walkers. It's alright. Straight up on the... Okay, right. Makes sense. Probably later something like a corner piece will solve that. Okay, let's build this farmstead. Get some of the trees. And give it some maize. There you go. We don't need to worry about canals, so that's okay. Hopefully we should see some food building up soon. For now, everything's a bit iffy. Let's take a look at the Empire map. They sell maize from Tsupanko. Chili meat. I don't want to sell that though, or I can't really. These don't sell me maize. They would buy my pottery though. Is a nutrition big problem? Our food reserves are low, I know. Let's take a look at this. Exports, spoiled, balance, -7. Okay. Producing 1. That's gonna grow. It's still kinda early. I think if we give it time, we should be good. Also, we should be getting some meat and whatnot. What does the market have available? Timber, pottery, no food currently, so it is a problem. But I kind of want to keep it so we can export pottery. Earn some dosh. Timber is important for evolutions of houses as well, not just for building things, but people need timber to upgrade houses as well as burn it to have heat, I think. Just straight up consume it. Yeah. And it's like in Caesar, 1 unit of timber is 100 in terms of market or house value. The houses do have food in them though. I think I'm willing to just risk it, hope that we have a harvest. We could take a look at our overlay. 75%, ready to harvest, okay. That seems good. Fast forward to the end of the year, you should be okay. Alright. I was just wary of it because I know you can't kind of play too fast. So I don't want to fast forward too much. But a bit is okay, I guess, if you're waiting for stuff anyway. Doesn't hurt. Plenty of commoners building this. Yeah, okay. We are harvesting. Money is not looking particularly great, but that should be fine. Assuming we sell some pottery. I would like to build another. Once this is built up, I think we will get security, so we can actually build here. We'll see. We've been here a year, which is not that bad. We do not have any religion going on right now, which is a bit sketch. I could import some stone. We actually have 7. That would be okay. We could build some shrines. It does require artwork, which we make by just having a mason's yard. They produce it from stone. Tlaloc is a god of vegetation and farming, so let's put a Tlaloc shrine somewhere over here. This would do. And then Huitzilopochtli is a god of war. Might want that as well. Just put it here. It's alright. And I was looking forward to building that. We'll have to wait until this is done. Towers do have archers in them. Just 1 archer, but it could help. Symmetry is not amazing. That's okay. Some fruit harvest, perhaps? Yep. We could check our economy tab for how much we are making and stockpiling. Fruit. Yeah, fruit. Estimate. We don't have an estimate yet on this. Maize. Exports. I really don't want to sell it. So I should just not... let's not accept any in here. That's fine. We can just put it into the granary. And I want to import stone. And export pottery. Maybe export some timber as well. Because we should have a surplus, I think. Maybe even going with another sawyer in here. But then access to this is paramount. So let's put it here. That should still reach. Yes, it should. And I would like another home. Connect the stockades to the towers and they can't receive patrols. I have put a road here, I think. But it might not, because I might have placed it on top of the stockade. Or is it a walkable tile, this? Could be. Which is like a way to minimize so I can see behind it. What I use in Caesar a lot of the time is like a native overlay. I see now that it connects to this. What I use is like in Stronghold, if you've played that, it's like you press spacebar and it basically makes everything flat and just displayed as squares. And so I can just easily see roads and layouts behind something tall, like a granary or a tower. A lot of times I can't tell what's going on in those games, so I use that. Are out of line with the stockades. So this is weirdly built, and the mason is doing what? Are we trapped? Tending to the forest. Okay. The gatehouse should allow access. If you rotate, you look behind, you can see. There's a rotation. I don't generally use that. Is there a hotkey for it? Rotate. Q and E, right? Yeah. Is this correct? I mean, the dot seems to be connected, right? Is this good? Minimap keys. I don't even have a minimap on right now. I guess we could have done that. There. And also I'm like in the way of, just noticed, might be in the way of the building menu. Sort of, a little bit. But there's not much of a better place to have it on. And there is a rotation here as well. Towers should be in line with the stockades if you want patrols. So, if I understand that correctly, that means like this. Stuck on, yeah, I think so as well. We can do this. I just need to tear this down. deleted towers. Or do that, yeah, or we could do that, that's correct. But the stack mason, I'm not sure what I will be able to do about that. Can I stop this? I mean, I can stop them constructing this, right? But then I want to make them tear on the towers. And then if I want to enable this, Mason can exit, okay. Delay ready construction. Should I use this on that? Maybe I should unpause and just do that. Okay, if they are willing to, if they are tearing it down, it's fine. We can rebuild it. I don't think I can stop them from tearing it down once I designate for erasing. We should still be fine. I think we imported some stuff, but there's pottery, so now our merchant should be going to sell pottery. This is our merchant. Can we tell what he's carrying? He's carrying 100 pottery, okay. Good. You unraise using the raise tool. Ah! Interesting. Interesting. This makes sense. Okay. Yeah, okay. It even shows when you go up the wall like that. I see it now. I think this is not walkable. There's a tile of cliff there, so it should be safe. Alright. I wanted it to look cool with the enfilading towers, but yeah, since the stockades cannot be made to be with corners yet, it kind of prevents it. Money is terrible, but we should be able to export the pottery and get some money. Also, if we can build a collector, that would help, but I don't think I have a collector. Nope. We should just focus on the objective, pretty much. So the objective is we should need stockades and we need provisions. So we need to store supplies. That's okay. Let's see if we can get any sort of money from the trade. Yeah, merchant is back. Okay, we made a little bit of money. We should be selling even more pottery now. And food is... well, it's not stockpiling yet. At least we are not going bankrupt, I don't think. Let's build another farmstead. We could do chili, but I'm gonna do trees, fruit trees and maize. Maize is very basic food. Kinda everyone wants it. I think we should go with that. Will it build at least 8 farmhouses for this mission? Yeah. Maybe. So, you know, it's we talked about it. It's not necessarily just like a farm. It can help to work other fields, right? Even if it doesn't have its own stuff. Let's build one here. Is that okay? It is. Let's put up some trees. And then extra. Okay, it adds up perfectly actually. So let's make these. Take 8 years. Right. They still produce a little bit, right? Early on, but not... yeah, okay, the maturity is pretty low. I see it. Yep. That is a concern. Okay, let's make some defense here as well. In case we need it for later. And probably just keep adding farms now. So another hut over here. and I will just give it maize. Is this good? Yeah, okay, it's fine. It reaches. There you go. And you see some of the farmhouses are also evolving. It's a hut, then is a cottage. So we just want a lot of food. We could kind of cheese it by importing, but money is not amazing, so probably don't want to do that. I'll make a tower. Here, just one. Make sure that we have a road there. Useful only for on and ambience houses, but chili is good for quick nutrition. Yeah, now that you mentioned, like 8 years is a long time, so it seems like a smart idea. But I don't think I will replace it. How is the fruit yield if it is immature stuff? Yeah, it doesn't produce like anything at the moment. Projected 1. Okay, how about maize? We are losing a little bit to spoilage, I think, right? In stock. Storage yards don't have any. It is in homes though. I think we just need a little bit of time. This grows really quick. That's pretty good. And we made some money, actually, so we are pretty good on that. Prestige is... Is prestige like favor? From the Emperor. Does he want something from me? Is there a quest? Religion. Impressed. We could do festivals, but... Treasury and tribute. Capital. They want... Maize. This is a request. They have taxes, but we don't collect taxes. Because we don't have a collector. Hey, Joe. Zoltokan is expecting tribute now. I see it. We need to have maize in a storehouse, I guess. Because it's not taking into account if like I have it on a market or if it's in a house. It needs to be actually stockpiled. So that's fine. We should be able to stockpile eventually. I should build another peasant house. But even more maize. Maybe even another. And like food is the focus over here. It's a weird system. Normally I don't build like this because canals, but since we don't need to care about that, this is fine. Okay, now we are stockpiling a little bit of maize, but it goes away pretty quick. We probably do want a connection to the city now, to our towers. Has to go to a trading post and gets shipped off like an export good. So I need to accept some maize in here, right? Yeah, we have the campaign missions now. Which I definitely like more than the sandbox scenarios, I think. But this is the first map, so like it's extremely early. Let's take a look at the favor. Export is best, okay. Let's do that. So I should probably accept a little less in here so that they always put it there as well. Oh, they brought it. I think they brought it anyway. They might prioritize it, actually. Let's check our output. Maize, total stock 14. It's in the home store. What about that fruit? Yeah. It is not very good. So you need a very long time for that to kick in. Okay. So they hate me. That's fine. I think I reacted to that too slowly. What about our population capacity? I think that's fine. More or less. I need a well dipper and a sweeper here, I think. Money is okay. Do we put down another house? Probably not. Need workers, that's fine. Let's hope we can fulfill that export this time. Or that tribute. Because that's our limiting factor. We need to win by doing this. I think it's a requirement. Satisfied with tribute this year? I hope so, but I guess we can't tell. Value 50. Oh no, I did. We can't tell. Mood poor. Hopefully this is gonna make them happier with us. They will eventually ask for pottery. I would like another kiln, which probably means another house. And perhaps a peasant house as well. This is not very fertile, but any food we can grow extra is good. It's gonna cut the trees, but that's fine. Hopefully it's fine. Can check from the finance advisor. I think that's what I was looking at. Treasure and tribute, yeah, okay. That is, do you want to have a system like in Caesar, or most Impressions games had that, where you have a personal salary and then you can send gifts to Caesar for favor. I mean, it trivializes the favor system, but assume there's a way to balance it. Like, you can only make it so that you can have one gift per like 3 years or something normally, and that would still allow you to kind of come back, but not abuse it to a point where you can ignore everything. Because none of those two options are very good, where you know, you make one mistake and you die, and the other where you can just ignore everything. That's also not very good. But there's a way to kind of balance it. We need jobs, but I don't really want to expand the population. I think we are happy with how it is right now. What we need is stockpile food. The fruit trees hopefully start producing decent amount soon, but we'll see. Enemies on the march. Scouts report invading army is heading to our city. They are expected to arrive within 2 months from the west. So likely here, or it could be here. We do have hunters and our garrison, so should be able to beat them. Turn off simple trade in settings. There's a dialogue mission option where you can send cash, I think. Haven't tested it very much. I mean, we can take a look at it if you want. If there's a bug, like it's expected that there could be something off. Simple economy, where is it? Simulation. Simple trade off. There you go. And now finance. Treasury. Okay, maybe it pops up a little bit later, or here. Nope. Alright. Maybe it's on the world map. Negotiate. Terms offered. Ah. Free trade. No. I want to add it. Trade. Terms offered miserably. Chance of success none. Ah. I need to get that back. Okay, I can just cancel that. Negotiate. Add. Cash. 500 is a lot of money. But I'll do it. Chance of success is poor. We can increase our goods. Give them pottery. Favorable. Begin. Terms demanded. I just want them to be happy. You must select envoys. 3 spearmen, 3 spear. Oh no, this is my military. Okay, well I can send the hunters. There you go. We are gonna be under attack, but I think we should handle it with towers and the spearmen. I wouldn't mess it. Okay, we'll see what happens. If it causes something cataclysmic, that's on me. Don't worry about it. They're leaving. So let's wait for that attack. Envoy sent. They should arrive in 1 month. Okay. Enemies at the door. And it's from down here. Okay. Confirm. So each squad has a captain, which is usually noble, and then you've got some commoners, soldiers from the fortress here. Got 2 small squads, and the enemies are already here. This is HP, right? Probably is. Redeploy. Oh, I'll send them in. Envoy successful. They should be returning home soon. I think I might be losing. Am I losing? No, we are winning. We lost 1 porter in the skirmish. Okay. Disband that. Also, if there is a wounded soldier, sometimes you can see your guys dragging him back to heal. Negative value for health, but I guess that's kind of normal. See, I don't think they damaged anything. Even if they did, Masons would fix it up. Envoys return. Did they return? Do we see them? Or they might have already came back fully. What is our prestige? 10? It did work, I think. At least it looks like it did. Tribute received. Prestige has increased. Okay, 6. That is each year you have like a permanent drain of goods you need to keep sending. It's not like Caesar where he asks for like 4 timber and then never again. Is that a bug? Did you see that? When the trade caravan comes through the gatehouse, the wooden stockade gatehouse, it lets the trader pass it, but all the porters get despawned when they go to it. Set your granary to get food and raise limit slowly. Alright. Let's do 8. Because we are oversupplying this, right? Back with the port. Okay. We need that food, yeah. I might actually go with another farm. Because I don't want to export this much. So we need to kind of stockpile it for the objective. Let's get another. Every food type, yeah, okay. I don't stockpile it elsewhere, I don't think, but why not? Just do something like 8, 8, 8. And maybe increase this to 12. Oh, glad welcome. Alright. 6 food. Defended by stockades. I think that's completed. Like we have the thing. Right. Let's put a new tower here. Just in case. Okay, let's increase the limit once more. The stockade isn't complete yet. This city has to be defended from all directions. Ah, right. So even when we don't get threatened from this, even though this is like literally... Oh, no, they can come through here. Okay, I see. I think if I do it here, we'll be fine. Can I... Ah, that's how we do it. And then over here, there's a river. Okay, so we might actually have to like build up a stockade here instead. Okay, fair. Let's go ahead and remove this. Satisfy the objective. Yeah, this here, before the river, because I can't build over river. So we probably want it somewhere over here. Impassable, we should be set from that angle. Oh, so I can just anchor it at the river. That's even better. I just need to figure out how to build this down here. I guess this should count. Build a bit closer. There we go. Hopefully this counts as impassable. We don't have corners right now, so... They were fine? Okay. Right. Stupid. Maybe it's just, you know, do that. It looks much better that way. This is cursed. Just stop. Okay. Have this here. There you go. And get slightly more food. There you go. Perfect. Yes. Lacking some workers, that's alright. We could build another home, but probably don't need it. Well, we could get it. Perhaps yours will bless me, yeah. but no Aztec fast food. What would be the equivalent of Aztec fast food? They did have like a precursor to modern Mexican food, right? So you would probably have something like an enchilada, or I know they like corn flatbread probably would be like a modern thing, or that you could associate with the Aztec cuisine, and then they would probably use like vegetables, stuff like that. When you say east, do you mean towards the right? Yeah, I mean the normal orientation is like this is west, this is east, north and south. The normal, unless you rotate, of course. If you rotate the map, then it all becomes kind of abstract. 5 years remaining, we need to stockpile food, we need this. What was happening? There is a message log. I think I have messages. Do you guys know what happened? Missing some maize for the Zolokan in terms of tribute? Maybe. Let's take a look. Aha, 5. Okay, let's increase this yield or the stockpile amount a little bit. Hopefully we can fulfill that, but... Oh no, I don't rotate normally in Caesar. Like, it makes my brain kind of melt. Oh, it's this. It's a fire. That's fine. We have 2 well dippers. Hopefully they can handle it. Just barely. That's the tribute notification, right? We should be able to do it. Yeah. I think we've done it. Well, after this year runs out, we'll win. Very likely. Because the stockade has been completed. Still in the stockpile, which means I should probably increase this slightly. I think the fruit should be kicking in soon. It's been increasing steadily. There you go, yes. Not just the prestige. And we got promoted. The Emperor is sufficiently impressed that he has chosen you for promotion, a new assignment in the Empire. Should you accept it? Okay. Oh, it's... okay. Can we replay the current scenario? Let's do a save, just in case. Load a session. No, I want to create a save. Load a session. Can I save? Probably not. I think I have an autosave. Might be a bug. Yeah, maybe. Right. Now, what do I do then? I think it doesn't allow me to exit right now. Scenario complete. Can I click on this? No. Maybe it's bugged, so we can't proceed. I'll try to... yeah, okay, sure. Why not? I think I can do that easily enough. That's why we do this. Expect bugs, obviously. Could still have some left. Save games. Autosave. And cliff save. Okay, autosave. Let's send that. That's right now. I think this is it. I will try to just leave to the menu And we can load into a second mission. We don't have to... I don't know if there was like a victory spiel or something though. Probably not good to skip that. No problem. Okay, we can just load into this. So, Coatitlan, the Mexica fleeing from Epcocak, settle further south near Ecatepec, and contribute to the war effort against the Tepanecs. Easy difficulty, okay. This is, we already start with something, but it's not the last city we've built, I don't think. Let's go ahead and load it. This outro screen as well, or should be. Right. Can I find it in like the game files to just play? Media. Music scenarios. Campaign. Intros. Mission 1 outro.
Of all the confounded luck. It is said that Tezcatlipoca holds the key to all men's fates, but no sooner have we put down roots than another great flood comes to wash away all we have sown. Iztac's scouts returned 2 days ago to tell us that Zompanco has finally fallen. Taken by a force from Cautitlan at the behest of their Tepanec masters, refugees from the city are streaming south across the lake by boat or hugging the shoreline east, and many will be camping here on the morrow. Where we should go ourselves is uncertain, but both Iztac and his captains agree that our position at Epcoac is no longer defensible, and we should prepare to seek shelter and hopefully take counsel in Xaltocan, assuming that his royal person Chiconquo and the other nobles will have us. We should at least have a chance to gather our belongings, and the grain we had stored should provision us for some months. It is well that the chief and his family are safe, given that Iztac's second wife was blessed with another son last night. He has decided to name him Tenoch, after the prickly pear that can find purchase on the barest rock. He will be the last of 7. Let us hope he will prove as tenacious as his namesake.
Is he gonna become the first emperor of the Aztecs? Becoming, having Tenochtitlan named after him? Maybe, who knows. Let's go and play the second mission.
18th day of the month of Lesser Perforation, in the year of 9th Flint. Our chieftain was summoned to the palace in Xaltocan this morning for a debriefing on the siege of Zompanco, accompanied by Tecpatzin and the other captains. By all accounts, they had acquitted themselves well, rallying the army to fend off a picked band of Cuautitlan soldiers who were attempting to flank the Xaltocan forces from the west, and took a number of captives. With luck, Zompanco will have exchanged hands again before the next moon. It is also consensus that our fortification of Epcoac, abortive though it may have been, was sufficiently competent that the Tlatoani and his council are willing to entrust us with a second posting. They have given us permission to settle in the Ecatepec on the frontier of their domain, and also to administer Coatitlan, a small village further south. Coatitlan overlooks important trade routes with the southern cities of the valley, and in addition to guarding against bandits, we will be expected to train levies of soldiers to aid in the campaign against the main body of the Tepanec forces from Azcapotzalco. The bulk of the glory and plunder will go to Xaltocan, of course, but for now, our women and children should be safe in this new enclave. To advance the war, Toscuecuechtli has been tasked with overseeing the construction of a temple to Huitzilopochtli, where the captives he and Tecpatzin obtain will be sacrificed in the war god's honor. I look forward to this posting. They say all of Lake Texcoco and the Vale of Anahuac can be seen from the bluffs above the village, and the snow-capped peaks of Popocatépetl and Iztaccíhuatl line the horizon, tangled like lovers. Perhaps the view will inspire us.
Okay, so this is our first military mission, really. The last one had some raids, but okay. Objectives: to build at least 2 fortresses and assign their captains to empire duty in order to supply the military levies needed for larger war effort against the Tepanecs, and build a temple to Huitzilopochtli to inspire men and generals to act with greater bravery. The captives you obtain during the soldiers' campaigns can be sacrificed to Huitzilopochtli during either large or grand festivals, as long as you have temple built. You will need to sacrifice at least 10 to satisfy the war god before this new settlement can be consecrated. And note that you can see how many captives are resident in your city from the population advisor. Recent captives will be counted as slaves and can be sacrificed during festivals. Right, but if they live in your society for a while, then they kind of integrate, I guess. And you no longer sag them. I guess that's how it works. Remember that you also need a goldsmith, access to collector, to furnish the temple's artwork, yes. So we need to build a temple, we need to assign 2 fortresses worth of military to the Empire service, and sacrifice some captives. Plus, run the city, make some money, obviously. 10 years. Eventually buy their freedom, yes, depends on housing quality, right? So we need 25 prosperity, 20 culture, 30 prestige, and 2000 pop. A very open map. Let's check danger. And fertility for the mayor. A lot of fertility right here. Danger from this corner, not much from anywhere else. Relatively safe. Right. Oh, you definitely want to be bored. There's a time limit, so it's a real scenario, it's not a sandbox. So we start with, let's take an account of what we have. Trading post full of stone, timber, maize, and clay. What are the current local resources? Clay pit, sawyer, kiln, goldsmith, cloth weaver. Can we grow magway? Yes. There is fortress. There is a granary. Granary that is stocked. Artisans' homes. Interesting. Farmer's cottage, and this is its fields. It grows chilies and fruit trees, which are mature. Okay. And then we have some cottages here, which are growing maize and fruit. And a porter yard with extra timber and clay here. There's a clay pit. And a sawyer. Are they able to reach granary? They are. Okay. Artisan homes. We probably can have workers immediately start to do things, but we would want to expand that a little bit. Let's go ahead and cut this off. That is another farm. Can we make canals? Not yet, right? No. Okay. Maize stack, yeah. As a collector, we could already build a collector. There's a herbalist, well dipper, market, sweeper, some fruit trees. Yeah. Maybe the first thing we build, we have 6,000 axes. Let's make it a collector. We don't need to worry about irrigation channels, so this is fine. Like to build it somewhere relatively close by to our future industry, which probably goes, well, maybe here, actually. What is our fertility? Yeah. Probably want our industry here. Okay, well, let's add a sawyer in here. I might actually not remove that road then. Let's put a sawyer here. Let's put a clay pit. This is probably hideous for ambience, but that's fine. Make a connection. Let's add, is there a trade for pottery? Let's take a look. So we are Cocktailon. It is heck. Such a hard time pronouncing this. I've heard it's the narration say it, but I don't remember. Ehekatepec. Exports stone and maize, imports cloth. Okay, so that should be our focus. Azcapotzalco, which is an anime city. Chiconatla. Negotiations, no trade. Colhuacan. No trade. We can negotiate for trade, I think, but Zompanko? No trade, okay. So we should focus on cloth, really. Zoltokam, timber, maize, pottery. Pottery as well then. Is this open from the start? It is. So we should probably do that. But first we should trade with this, because there is a trade distance. You see this, 6 days. This is 28 days. So yeah, we'll probably want to start with this city. So this is cloth. So before we do any pottery industry, we should make, well, the clay pit is still useful because clay is used for building literally anything. But we need maybe some more timber. Let's see how I want to handle this. Probably like so. Clean this up a little bit. And we need cloth. So cloth weaver is industry. We could put it somewhere over here. We need to grow mugway. We don't need to worry about, as I said, the, what I want to say. Yeah, irrigation. Let's get some mugway set up. There you go. We need to start relatively small. We have money, so we shouldn't worry too much about doing this immediately. But yeah, let's put some industry in here. Let's do 2 workshops. And then we want to accept some cloth in here. Can I do that? We should trade with Hecatepec. Oh yeah, I need to reduce the stockpile amounts. Cloth export. Get clay, export stone. I don't think so. I don't think we can even get stone. Let's import it. Just accept clay, accept timber. There you go. We'll probably have to set up something over here. I don't think this reaches. Yeah, we'll adjust as necessary. Let's put up some extra houses over here. And we should probably invest into another farm for food. There is some deer, actually. Which I would not hate to have some more hunters. But we should put a hunting post somewhere over here. Does this accept meat? It is getting, okay, it's getting everything, so that's fine. Let's increase that slightly. Yeah, no problem. No problem at all. Get a mugway. There is a flood going on, that's fine. And we need a new fortress as well, which means maybe we need to make weapons eventually to equip our troops. That's fine for now. Veldiper. What about a sweeper again? We have 2 sweepers here, so that's fine. Let's get another peasant hut. Is that fertile? That's not great, so we should build farms here. Let's get one over here. I want some maize and some chili. Hopefully we can make some cloth relatively quickly. Probably will want another mugway field. 21, 22. Some more coffee weavers. Alcove. Do we need that immediately? Plaza, yeah, they do want it. Okay. Let's put that over here. So with timber, we are struggling a little bit. Could put another sawyer in here. We can reach more trees this way. Let's do that. Oh yeah, I should pay more money to service workers so that we always staff it. What is this? Religion, diversion, health. Government and education. And then also, didn't they want something? Oh yeah, let's check the gods again. Content, content. I need to make 2 shrines. That's called Poca and Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl. Yeah. Do we do it immediately? I might. What is this god of? Rebels and fires. Awful symmetry. We shouldn't worry too much about symmetry. Can always fix it when we add more roads around it. And Quetzalcoatl. Let's get a couple more homes. Another peasant hut. Let's get some more chili and maize. Now, is this gonna reach the granary? No, really. So we should maybe accept some maize in here and make a connection. Will that work? No, really. Maybe. I doubt it. So maybe it would be better to put this hut elsewhere. We'll see. Should build a barracks probably, but are we making any money? That is cloth. We could make pottery to sell. Three counts, let's go with... There's a stone road already. We need a trading post, so let's build one over here. And this thing's gonna trade with Zoltocon, and we can export pottery. And some timber, I suppose. Let's get another sawyer out here. And now this will mean extra houses are probably not a bad idea. Should I put them around here? If we can, so people don't have to walk too far to work. Since they don't like that. Let's put it there, and let's check our services. Maybe well dipper. It's not a bad idea. It's also good because if something catches fire, you kind of want a well dipper that's surplus to requirements. It can actually extinguish fires quicker. Let's put a well dipper there. And we could do stone roads, but we don't have much stone, so I'm not stoked about doing that right now. We have space in the city, I think. What about nobles? Can we now have nobles? Yes. They will be pretty picky, but we should consider making a couple of noble dwellings around here. Let's give them a stone road. Better ambience. Maybe a sauna wouldn't be the worst idea to have either. And is there education now? Tlatoani, yeah. I don't think we have that yet. That's education building. We should build one. Maybe even two, but at a start one should be enough for this. That's good. We need some ambience here. Do I have a herbalist? No, sorry, herbalist. Gardener. No. So let's get a peasant instead over here. So we can actually grow some trees for ambience. Some chili. There you go. Here's a log. Noble compounds coming up. Let's get more stone road here. Make it straighter. Now we could worry about defense. I'm just gonna go ahead and make another fortress. We will need it. It is an objective. So let's make that happen and connect this together. What about in Hunter? It's fine. So this thing, how is it looking for stockpile? Yeah, it's stockpiling, I think. Yeah, we need population, that's fine. People should be coming into the city. We just need some resources for the pottery. We should be selling that as well. Yeah, it's a Tlatoani. This is a game by Perspective Games. It is a city builder inspired by Impression style games like Caesar 3, Pharaoh, or Emperor Rise of the Middle Kingdom. It kind of takes away some of the things that those games did well, and it merges it into one. So it's not really like any one of them specifically, but I think it does most of the things relatively well in terms of, you know, again, taking stuff that was fun and abandoning what was frustrating or kind of nonsensical. But it's also its own thing where you really can't apply a lot of the knowledge you have from Caesar for playing this straight up, because it does a lot of also like things that would be, I would say, controversial for Caesar. But in this game it works because the game is built around implementing these things, and so you don't have to worry about breaking balance of things or stuff like that. It's kind of interesting. Okay, nobles, what will they want? Pottery, yes. We should be getting pottery. I just need to accept a little bit in here. Maybe get it. There you go. Now we need timber, but hopefully we make enough. I'll add another woodcutter out here. Now let's check our tribute if we are tasked with something. We don't owe anything yet, spearmen, yeah. We will need to do that. Experience green. Staff, weapons, and armor. I actually need more population for this. Let's add a couple more houses here. People don't like to walk for their work, so closer we can have it, the better, really. And we need to ensure that there is plentiful food access. Which means I might have to set up a porter station. Porter yard. And let's accept maize and chili. And let's get another peasant hut. We want maize. Come on. Okay, we need to wait until that's constructed. And we need to get weapons as well. We might have to import it wholesale. Nobles should have plenty of space. Military levies, 2 spearmen. I can't do that, I think. Assign them to Empire service. How do I do that? Enemies killed, captives taken, Empire. Yes. Become available. There you go. Now they should go and serve the Empire. Stuff. Yeah, I need this to be built. Let's wait for that. I might want another mason's yard, but for now that's fine. We need timber, I think. It's the main thing, but should get some soon enough. Been stockpiling stuff in here, so that's why it's been relatively low. Now we are making pottery, which is pretty good. Just need timber. I should get another mason's yard probably. Let's build that thing over here. That will do. Well, actually, the thing is, you kind of wanted them to have access to the storehouse, so let's build it here instead. Short of common workers, there's space in the city, just need to make them move in. Levy sent, okay, wonderful. Now build this freaking thing. They're probably busy, but yeah. Should get it done eventually. I need to build a temple, that's my main quest here, is temple to Huitzilopochtli. Enemies on the march. Okay, we'll get attacked soon, that's fine. Yeah, let's put this temple here. It's gonna take forever, but it's alright. Service capacity over the limit. We need to make a new well-dipper. That's fine. Let's put that thing here. I could have built some towers, I suppose. Where is the invasion point again? It's here. Very likely. We obtained captives as plunder. Okay. So my soldiers returned. Good. I need this to be built. They're invading from the north. Let's gather our troops. Overwhelm them with everything. Even the hunters. And we got a wounded captain. No one even died, just a wound. So that's fine. We dispatched him. So you can see he's dragging him back to heal. Alright. Hopefully we build this soon enough. Because they're gonna be busy with the temple, which means I need to make a goldsmith as well. Let's put that here, near the collector, will do. Where is the collector even? Build it per... Well, we'll see. We are busy making repairs. We have two now, two masons yards, so hopefully they will be able to do their job. At least that's the hope. Levies received. Okay. Terrain. Timber. Oh yeah, we need to get it in here, yeah. Let's get the timber. That would be good. Still, stuff is not getting done. I have two architects or masons. I think they are busy doing the temple, probably. I could also double check, like we could go into a building, check where they are. That one is building the temple. That one's building the temple. That one is doing resting. This one is resting. Okay, they're all resting. Because they need some rest. There you see this is getting built, so stone is being used up. There's the artwork. And then gold artwork. We need both. Soil caught fire, that's fine. Hopefully it's not gonna cause too many issues. Okay. Get some timber in here. It's timber to develop. Well, maybe I need a market. That's actually what's happening there. Temple. Will require a lot of things. Okay, this is done finally. Let's slow down. Give it some maize. And some chilies. And I want another peasant hut on the other side. Maybe not so adjacent. Maize. Chili. Let's get this. There you go, you should be able to collect all the food from this. We need to ensure that there is consistent supply. Enemies are on the march, yes. I don't think we need to worry about it too much. Should be strong enough to handle it. Just do maize. So now we need the jeweler, okay. A goldsmith, he is gonna be using money to make gold artwork. I should get another collector probably. Levies have been sent. Okay, well, I hope we have enough troops left in the city to handle this. We do not have weapons and armor, which is a bit of a problem. Send everything. And I could import some weapons, I suppose. Do they sell me stuff? Nope. I guess we don't need it. Because I can't make it. You would need obsidian. And we cannot mine obsidian on this mission, I don't think. Nope. There's the enemy. We are ready. We could split up into different kind of control groups and whatnot, but it should be sufficient. City deploy. Oh no, we are already whacking. I think the spearmen are like javelin men, basically. They're not actually like spearmen for stabbing. Javelineers. Disband that. I think no one died. It's just enemies have fallen. That's good. Alright. Making some artwork now. We need timber. I could get timber in here. Invasion beat him, he suffered no casualties. Let's get a little bit of timber in here. Levies return. And we got another captive as plunder. That's important. So we need to sacrifice once we get this temple done. Short of elite workers, are we? I would like to evolve them. Kiln imports of pottery. Well, we do have pottery in here, so that's just a matter of time. Timber should also be getting that. Levies received. Money is looking good. How about food? Let's double check our stockpiles. We are good on food. Making plenty. But the evolutions are a bit worrying. Let's get another noble, I guess. Out here. Maybe new alcove wouldn't hurt, because this one we have probably getting overwhelmed at this point. Let's get a stone road. Could get defenses, but I don't think we need that. Sacrifice captives, need to complete your temple, yes. Working on both. We need 2 golden hour to work for this. It's the last thing we need. And we are making it slowly but surely. Needs timber to develop. That's weird. This should have access to this. Maybe they can't collect from it though. I think that might be the case actually. Let's get a porter yard in here. It's okay. We can just get some timber. And we can get them some pottery. We can get them some cloth. Because my suspicion is they can't interact with the trading posts actually. I think that's what's going on there. What about common workers? We still have space. It's alright. Make sure there's plentiful food. How about a sweeper? Yeah, I need a new sweeper, I think. Up here. Let's get a sweeper. How about the timber? Did we make enough of it? Not really. Okay, another enemy invasion. That's fine. Let's get even more timber up here. Is it fine? Are we doing enough levies? Think so. Maybe not a bad idea to get another hunter just to get more military going on, and then they can supply us with more meat as well. Deploy. Should be able to beat it. It's a big one. Maybe some defenses weren't hurt at this point. Probably lost a couple of guys there. 3 captains? Okay, so... But no one died, we just... No, we got 2 people died, 1 spearman, 1 hunter, and then these guys got knocked out. That's fine. But that was scary. We definitely need that hunter for extra troops, and then we should probably build a stockade. So we can defend better. Build some towers. I don't think we got any captives from the local defense though, which is a bit unfortunate. gonna cost a mountain of timber, but that's fine. We can also just cut down some trees over here to get some free timber. And the temple is completed. So can I sacrifice? I guess I have to do a festival. Festival size, Grand Festival. Patron God Hotsepoktle. Offerings made. Sacrificial captives, 6 victims, okay. That are occurring. Do it. I think we will do it. Just sacrifice the captives. It's our last thing. A lot of building from timber needs to be done. This is already almost completed though. Levies not received. Okay, let's make sure we assign extra people to this, even though it's scary. Where is it? I think I need to go to my fort. Empire service. And maybe we need another fortress even. Just need more troops. Should be able to support it. Okay, so we have a festival. We need to get more captives. So we definitely need to keep sending more guys to the Empire. Need 2 whole barracks worth doing that. So might need another. Just need so many. Let's get a home in here. Sweeper, do we not have a sweeper? Or why not? Let's get a sweeper. And we need population, but that's fine. We only sacrificed 2 in that festival. Levies sent, okay. That is good. Also, I need a road so that our towers can function. Enemies are on the march. And they attack from here, which is not something I suspected. Alright. Well, let's try to beat them. It's gonna be tough. They have a lot, okay. Invasion beaten. It wasn't that bad, it looked worse than it was. Okay, but this is also an invasion point. So kind of need to be careful about that. I guess. Levies have turned, 2 captives. Okay, Sona's getting crowded. Let's get another out here. And I actually want extra houses out here. Yeah, some brokers are missing, that's fine. Sweeper, herbalist, running out of service capacity. So let's make sure we fix that. Another sweeper, please. Levies, alright. I really need those service buildings to work. But it's gonna happen. Yeah, immediately the housing is full actually. Let's get a couple more houses. They want pottery, which is fine. Fire in the city, that's okay. We have enough Veldipers to extinguish that, I think. Yep. Devon Pottery, I could do that, but we need to set up, maybe this could get a little bit of pottery if we produce enough, which I don't think we are. So we actually need another kiln out here as well. And a plaza is, or sorry, alcove is cramped. Enemies are on the march. It's also not cool. And it's here again. Alright. Well, my arm is slightly bigger now, so should be fine. Yeah, this was even a smaller attack. Plaza, we definitely need those workers. How's this looking? It's better. Levies are sent. We have 4 years to complete this. What is the prosperity? I guess that's our housing level. I need this pottery to supply it to the houses, I think. So I need a porter yard. This one is already kind of doing that. And this one's doing that, but I need more pottery overall, I think. So maybe we accept a little bit in here as well. What is it? Need to do less timber. Less maize. Some pottery. And make some kilns. With another clay pit. And another sawyer, I suppose. But it also means slightly more houses. Let's get that here. Hopefully we can service them without issues. Levy certain 5 captives, okay. We should sacrifice the captives, right? Is it doing it? It occurs, okay. Should happen. We only have 4 years left, so hopefully we can do it. Sweeper needs a worker. That should be fine. In time, this needs workers. People are upset. Why are they upset? What is the city mood? 48%. Indifferent. Well, let's drop taxes and increase wages. We have the money, I think, to be able to do this. Hopefully that's gonna make them reconsider. And we should be getting that pottery soon, hopefully. So we can actually evolve these. Freaking plaza again, or the alcove is crowded again. Need to make another. Let's put one here. That will do. Getting, I don't know, let's get a little bit of pottery still, I guess. What do we need? Oh, it's working. This should be working now, hopefully resulting in more pottery being distributed. So we need that prosperity. I might lose, actually. Intensive use, that's fine. The markets are not using the pottery. We are maybe exporting too much, or we just need time for this to trickle in. It's also possible. think that's it. Levies return more captives, that's fine. We haven't really sacrificed more. This mission hasn't been properly tested yet, so it's possible it's bugged, because I'm pretty sure we had more festivals, it just doesn't count the subsequent festivals when we sacrifice the captives. No festival upcoming. No, that's not right. I have done that. Let's try to do it again. None. And then I'm gonna select it again. Oh no, I need to get a perforation. Grant. Yeah. Needed 8 victims and we have none. We should have them. Let's try this. Hopefully that's gonna sort it out. Levies received. Okay, Tlatoani is now crowded. So we need to build another. Let's do that. Hopefully we get that pottery. Yeah, I think some of these, yeah, they're evolving. Finally getting some distribution. Enemies are on the march, approaching from the west, so that's the defended side. Pretty sure. Okay. Well, let's encounter them here. I think we can beat them. It's a lot of them. Just a couple of guys, that's fine. Okay, festival, did it count? No. That's not good. I'll try to do this one, I guess. Let's try to do that one. So I'm pretty sure we have the captives. It might not be counting them or something. What states? That's fine. We don't need more nobles, I don't think. Fire in the city, that's fine. Fire in the city sweeper. It's a lot actually. And there is a market, it's crowded. Let's put on another market. And captives. No, I'm pretty sure they are getting sacrificed. The game just doesn't count them. At least I think that's what's going on. I could be wrong. Ruins of Kiln, Ruins of Sweeper, okay. Sweeper. Kiln. Levies. Prettier stuff. Well, that's a problem. I can't really do that easily. I can sort of get a peasant, but let's relocate this then. This needs to go like here. Yeah. And fruit trees, that's for looks. I don't have other... No, that's not right. I could use stone roads actually to provide ambience. Let's try that. It's expensive, but I think we should be able to fund it. And we need the evolutions. Levies received. One year we are gonna suffer with the prosperity anyway. Even if I did have the captives, I don't think I could have done that. Keep repeating this, but that's not really working. Oh no, it did sacrifice them. I think I'm dead though, like 1 year is not enough for me to do this. I don't think I can play on if we fail this time limit. I could be wrong. Someone's dead. Was that an animal? Maybe. Not sure. Prosperity should rise, but not fast enough. A lot of them have everything they need at the moment. Can I see a breakdown of prosperity? Prosperity? No. City mood. Yeah, no, that's not what we care about. I think we are about to fail. Is this festival repeating? It is. I would need to get the prosperity though. 10. Which I don't think I can do. They have everything they need at the moment, but it takes like a year for them to really consider evolving. So I think we lose soon. We might be able to do the sacrifice, I don't know. Prosp is 17. It is evolving, it's 19. It does count it immediately when they evolve, which is actually... Yeah, okay, Levi's return. It's gonna be tight. 17. Ah, what happened? Evolve, you buggers. Maybe evolving the nobles would have been worth it. What is the state? Oh, they don't have a leisure. Or this plaza, alcove. That's what I want. Let's build that. I don't think it's gonna help at this point, but let's try it. Prosperity. Maybe it's counting my money as well. It's possible. I've been losing slight amounts of money due to the stone roads. Levies received count. We had a festival, it didn't do it. Did I lose? Governor sacked. Okay. Yeah, so now we have the bug where we can't unclick it, that's fine. So if you miss the time limit, you just straight up lose. Fine. We can maybe do better, but the sacrifice, it feels like a lot of times it just doesn't count it. For the prosperity, I guess I could have done the pottery a bit sooner. How long have we been going on with this? I mean, I feel like that's a good enough look for now. There's 4 missions right now for the campaign. So if you want to, you can play this yourself. It's free on Steam right now, because it's this thing is called Tlatoani Prologue, which is like a demo basically. Before the game is fully developed and released, then it's gonna eventually have a price. Anyway, thanks for watching. We might do a raid if there's someone to raid. Let's take a look. No problem. No, really anything interesting, so no raid.